Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the DLF Podcast, Dreams, Love, Faith by Cierra Janelle. If you are new, my name is Cierra Reynolds. I am the founder, creator, CEO, and your host of the DLF Podcast. And if you're returning, I'm so sorry I've been gone for months, but guess what? I'm here to fill you all in of what's been going on in my life, and I miss you guys so much, and I'm so excited and so blessed and so thankful to be back in it. So welcome back. Hey. This episode is called In the Midst of the Storm. I'm going to be filling you all in on basically what's been going on for the past couple of months in my life, how good God has been, and I'm so appreciative and so grateful and thankful for all that He has been doing and all the blessings that He poured into my life and doors that He opened that I did not think was going to be open or going to be in my life, and I'm so appreciative. So we're going to get into that as well. This episode of being in the midst of the storm, of me just explaining this, so much has been going on, and I cannot wait to share with you all everything that's been going on. But first, we are at a new location. It might not look like it, but we are at the North Carolina A&T State University. Yes, I am at A&T. I got accepted. I know last time we all talked, I was a senior, so it was senior year talk that we were talking about. But yes, I am at the North Carolina A&T State University, double majoring as a kinesiology student with a concentration in sports management and theater arts. So I'm so blessed and so thankful to just be here. I'm gonna get into all of that and that process and everything like that. Of being here for 2 months, basically what's been going on. And yeah, so I'm at A&T, I'm doing my podcast from here, so that's why I'm so excited to be really getting back into it. And that's why I've been gone for so long, guys. Like, I've just been trying to get adjusted, and end of senior year was crazy, and let's just get into it, because that's genuinely the natural feeling, the natural reaction that I was having. I was stressing, y'all. I was stressing. There was a lot going on, and being overwhelmed a little bit because coming to a new school, but realizing that, oh my God, God will provide in every situation that you're in. He'll provide in every aspect and path, because He knows the path for you. So He's going to be there for you every step of the way. And that's something that I had to learn throughout this process. So a little recap, a little fill you in since senior year, last time we talked. So yes, I graduated from Malik Creek High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to my Mavs. I graduated from Malik Creek High School, guys, and I was senior class president. I did finish my speech that we were all talking about. I got to speak at graduation, and that was an amazing experience. So if we want to get recap back into senior year, I was senior class president, so I had to write a speech for graduation, and I got to speak, which is an amazing experience, because I got to walk in first, like along with the superintendent, our principal, assistant principals, valedictorian, shout out Kirsten, and along with Maida and Jacob as well, and we all got to walk in, and it was an amazing experience. Just being able to lead the class in, I felt so honored and so blessed, and seeing the videos after graduation of me walking in, I was like, oh, okay, I had a little pep in my step. But it was genuinely like an amazing experience. I thank God for putting me in that position to lead my class and to speak and give encouragement in that time. And basically in my speech, I was just talking about, you don't know the road that you're going to lead on, but God will provide. He will be there for you every step of the way, not knowing that I was actually talking to myself as well. The whole process of going up to it, guys. So I attend the Park Church University, the Park Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was during scholarship season, senior year, you're doing scholarships, you're applying for schools. Everything is circling. And there was a time where I was at my lowest point, you guys. I felt like it was my lowest point. So a little story time, that's what this whole thing is about. I was supposed to be applying for scholarships for my church, and trust me, you guys, I was not feeling it. Not necessarily not feeling wanting to apply, but I was not feeling anything that was going on with me at the time. I didn't want to get up out of bed to do scholarships. I didn't want to fill them out and put them in the envelopes and drop them off. I didn't want to write my senior speech for graduation. I didn't want to go to rehearsal. I didn't want to go to prom. I was at a point where I was just like senioritis at its lowest point or highest point. I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything. I felt like I worked up years, 12 years of, I guess in my mom's eyes or anyone else's eyes, the outside eyes, it was 12 years of hard work. But in my eyes, yes, 12 years of hard work, but it was 12 years of, I just need a break. I needed a break to sit down. I needed a break to just chill out. But I don't think that was the right time. But in the moment, I'm thinking, yeah, like, I'm done, y'all. I'm not doing it all. I'm not doing anything. But, God told me, he said, you know what, I'm going to provide for you in every circumstance. You meet me halfway, and I will do the rest. And that's what I had to do, guys. I applied for all the scholarships that I applied for. I was awarded 15 scholarships. Thank you so much. I can tear up about it now. I was awarded 15 scholarships, along with an acceptance to A&T, along with amazing senior speech, a beautiful prom. Oh my God, y'all, I look good, okay? But I was awarded 15 scholarships, and not knowing the amount, when just the overwhelmness of being awarded, I said, oh wow, like, you're showing up, God, you're meeting me halfway, like you said. And when I opened the envelope and saw the amount, tears, absolute tears, because not only was school covered, but I felt a way that my prayers were answered. And I'm saying that because I had prayed way before, during my senior year, like when it first started, I was praying and I was saying, God, like, I don't know what you see in me. I don't know what plan you have for me, where you want me to go in regards to schools. But I know wherever you want me to go, you're going to make sure that I am comfortable in that space, and you're going to make sure that I am secure. And I don't have to worry or beg for anything. And I thank God for meeting me halfway so much. And all I had to do was take that step to do that, to meet him halfway. And I'm so glad that I did. So appreciative that I did, because not only did he bless me and covered school, but I wanted to make sure that my mom didn't have to go out of pocket, or family members didn't have to go out of pocket for anything. That was one of my goals for sure. And I'm just so happy and so blessed that he did that. But it was definitely in the midst of the storm, because I was at a point where I didn't want to do it. And the way he showed up and said, hey, I got you, it really secured everything that I prayed for. And I'm so appreciative. And that was my end of senior year. It was crazy because, as if you know me personally, you know that, and if you're new, I'm the type that, all A's. I'm the type that is always involved. Still am, just involved in everything. And there was always an expectation, I felt like, that, yeah, that's what she's going to be doing. Like, that's Cierra. She's the one who is getting good grades. She's the one that's, always in the front, and the moment that I felt like, man, like, I don't want to let anyone down. I think that also played a part in it. I did not want to let anyone down. And I felt like I worked up so much to just give up. Yeah, how am I going to work up so much and just to give up? It wasn't going to benefit me. It wasn't going to benefit the people around me. It wasn't going to benefit my future. All I had to do was meet him halfway, and I'm so glad that I did. So if you are a senior listening to this, if you are a junior, even if you're in high school, period, don't give up. Don't give up. Trust me, senioritis. I had senioritis when I was a freshman, guys. I had senioritis when I was a freshman. No one wants to wake up at 7 a.m. and go to school. No one, no one. No matter how good you do in school, no matter, what your grades are looking like, no one wants to wake up early and go to school. But guys, trust me, do not give up. Trust the process. Want to meet God halfway where you can say, hey, I'm going to do this. And he will provide, he will suffice everything that you need. So if you're in high school, I know those days can get hard. I know the drama can be filled with drama. I know people can be mean, they can be deceiving, manipulative, but know that God has your back. I know that you are strong. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And know that, hey, even though I had a bad day yesterday, I'm gonna try again today. Have a good day today. And I promise you, it's going to change your whole mindset, and it's going to change your year. So I pray that you have an amazing school year. I pray that you're already having an amazing school year, and this just brings extra motivation to you. Know that you can do anything that you want to do. Any goal that you might have, any plan that you might have, know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And that's just a little, motivation for you today. And yeah, so I hope the senior year and high school, middle school, whatever age, even if you're an adult listening, like, hey, you can put your mind to anything that you decide to do, and just make sure that you're putting God first in every situation that you go in, and making sure that you're stepping in with your best foot forward and shining your positive light and being humble, remaining and staying humble, walking in faith and not by fear, embracing that courage in the face of fear. Know that that is important. Some of the things that I've learned so far, so like I said, that I am a first-year student at North Carolina A&T State University, and I have learned some lessons already, y'all. I have learned some lessons already. So one being that when I first got here, I already wanted to get right into it. I already wanted to, be headstrong, get into clubs, get into everything. But God said, hey, I'm going to lay the outline for you. I'm going to show you the things that you are able to do. I just need you to assess it first before hopping in. And that's the lesson that I learned, the ultimate lesson. So I ran for Miss Freshman here at North Carolina A&T State University. I auditioned for the gospel choir here so far. I did not get into the gospel choir, you guys, and I did not become the next Miss Freshman for this school year. And I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe that there is a plan for me, and it just takes time. Patience is key for sure. During the whole process, first of all, it was I was on the same day, and I found out that I didn't become Miss Freshman. I found out that I didn't make the gospel choir on the same day. My audition was the same day. And you guys, when I tell you I was stressing, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, oh my God, like everything was hitting me at once. Then I had to go into a room and sing. Oh wow, it was a lot. But everything happens for a reason. And yes, you have those, you can cry. Yes, you can, feel some type of way, but know that God has a plan for you, the seen and unseen, and you just have to trust the process. You just have to trust his word and his plan. Because he is a man of his word and he'll never fail. And he has never failed me yet. So I know that it all happened for a reason. But that was one of the lessons that I learned so far. Definitely patience and trusting the process as I was trying to hop into things. And now I'm a part of an organization called Pulse 72. So as kinesiology and sports management major, that's the sports science and kinesiology club. And basically we do volunteer work. We go to like Nike compounds, Carowinds, things like that, community service. So it really is like uplifting the kinesiology and sports department. And I'm so happy about that. And I cannot wait to just get started. I can't wait to volunteer. If you know me, I love to volunteer. Volunteerism is a huge part of my life. It changed who I was, just really getting back out there and understanding the meaning behind helping people. And also it looks good on the resume, y'all. Volunteering looks good on the resume too, but no, volunteering is a huge part of my life, and I think it should be a part of others too. You feel different when you know you're helping out and making a difference, and that's why I love it so much. So I'm really excited to start volunteering with them. Another organization I'm a part of is the RBH Players. Richard B. Harrison Players is a theater organization, and I'm excited to get back acting again. I haven't acted in like almost a year, like the beginning of this year. I haven't acted since. I'm so excited to start acting again. It's weird because I felt like I fell off with that whole acting thing. Like, yeah, actually no, I did a short film with Maya Haston. Hey Maya. But I did a short film, Maya, a couple months ago. So that got me back into the acting field and memorizing a script. I haven't memorized something in a long time. So that's why I felt like I was falling off a little bit. Haven't memorized, and even preparation. You guys, preparation will set you up for success. Preparation, if you're prepared in a situation before you even walk into it, at least you know that you are covered in a way that you know that you studied, you looked over the material, you said, hey, I got this to yourself. You prepared yourself before you get into a room if you know what you're going up against. So preparation is definitely key, and that's so cliche to say, but it is. And I felt like even with the gospel choir audition, like I didn't really prepare and sing like I wanted to, or rehearse, because at home, I'm so used to singing everywhere and laughing and running monologues with Brayna and like things like that. But here I was feeling a little timid, I'm not gonna lie, just to sing and just to, I guess, be myself. It's weird because, you're in a space with people you really don't know and you're getting to know. So your sense of being comfortable is getting you uncomfortable because you're in a space that you're not really familiar with. So I think that's what the whole singing thing, I didn't really want to do it. So now I sing. I mean, they say, oh my God, you have a beautiful voice. I said, thank you. And yeah, that's it. So I was worried for really no reason. But yeah, singing is a huge part of my life. And I think if you have something that's, a part of you that is a part of your character, a part of your personality, never let go of it and never lose sight of it, because you could really start losing yourself and knowing that your patterns are changing and your habits are changing, and you start to change because you're diminishing something that really means a lot to you. You're diminishing something that's a part of you. And I think that's so important to hold on to that and just let loose. I mean, no matter who's looking, if that is something that's a part of your character and your personality, never let a situation or a person diminish that. Never let a person or situation make you feel like you can't do or be who you are. You are who you are for a reason. God made you for a reason. And let that purpose and let that light shine through you in any room that you walk in, and any situation you go in, any person you come in interaction with. In college, you meet a lot of people, y'all. Like, people will just walk up to you and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so, and boom, now you're getting lunch with them next week. Like, it's, you guys, if you're like a antisocial type of person, someone is going to walk up to you. It's bound to happen. But yeah, like, even with any person you come in contact with, let that light and that positive energy shine and radiate through them. Never diminish yourself and never change yourself for anyone. If you are who you are, never let anyone influence you negatively to be something else. Peer pressure. This is at any age. If you're not doing something that's benefiting you and being happy, what's the point? What's the point? If you're at a job that you're not really liking, if you quit tomorrow, guess what? They're gonna find somebody else. But do what makes you happy. So if that means quitting your job, if that means staying in it because you love it, do what makes you happy. If you're in school right now and you feel like, oh my God, midterms are tough or classes are tough, I don't know if I can do it, push through. Find something that makes you feel like you. Find something that will help you get through it, and you can do anything you put your mind to. Also, if you're in middle school, if you're in elementary school, I don't really know if elementary people listen to this, but if you're in middle school or you have siblings, make sure they feel supported in anything they want to do as well. Because it means a lot when you put yourself first in some situations. And it means a lot to you knowing that your self-worth is way more important, and knowing that the plans that God has for you is for you. So follow that path, follow that plan. Some of the blessings that leading into A&T, I was just so grateful that I was in the HBCU aspect, something that's by us, for us. And I questioned it a little bit. I questioned it a little bit, thinking either it wasn't for me or I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. In the beginning, I questioned a little bit. Actually, in the beginning, first week when I got here, I moved in. I was walking around and things like that, and my parents weren't here, but I was feeling a little like too comfortable. And it's like weird because like, don't you want to be comfortable? But I was feeling a little bit too comfortable in the regards of like walking around and not even feeling like I was away from home. And as a Aggie legacy and Aggie breed, I think the history and the roots of my family are in A&T, and just the meaning behind of my reasoning coming to A&T. So we have a reflection pool here at A&T, and there are bricks from buildings that were here on campus in the 60s. So during this time, it was civil rights, you guys, segregation, all that. And there are bullet holes in the bricks of the student dorms that are still standing today. And every time I see it, I promise you, either A, I love telling the story, and B, it tears me up a little bit, because think about being in my dorm and someone shooting in because of the color of my skin, because of I'm a student trying to get an education, but I'm a Black student trying to get an education. And there is segregation, civil rights, the A&T 4 who sat in during the sit-in. There is history within A&T, and I'm so grateful that I'm being a part of it. It's not just a name that's on a roster or a name that's in a classroom. It's history that is being grown within A&T in the years of being here. And I think that's what drew me towards coming to an HBCU, especially A&T, because of the history that's embedded within it. And HBCU period, just knowing that you're never going to feel like an outsider, and you're never going to feel like you're not worthy enough to be somewhere and to sit at the table. You have to find your niche. You have to find your group. You have to find your circle that you want to hang around. Yes, that's all going to be on you, but being in an environment that gives you that comfortability, like I had the first year, that really helped, being comfortable in a situation, because no one wants to be stuck at a school for 4 years and they're uncomfortable. No, like what's the point? Because one, it's not going to make you happy, and two, that's just awkward, guys. Like the bottom line is just awkward, so I'm so glad. Like after the first week, I called my mom and I was like, oh my God, Mom, I just want to let you know that I'm so glad I decided to go to college. And not only just college, I'm so glad that I decided to come to HBCU. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like the teachers, they don't really like teach, but they are enhancing the knowledge that you already know to be a better person, to be a leader. And I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to say that I went to A&T, and I'm going to A&T, and opportunity that I'm getting every day. Along with the with coming to A&T, that involves my podcast, guys. What am I doing next with it? And like I said, I was gone for a couple of months, and mainly it was because, senior year, trying to get it together, and honestly trying to move in here. It was a lot. It was a process. But what's next for DLF? Yes, episodes will still be every Friday. Every committed Friday, you will get a new episode. Guest speakers. I'm trying to get like a lineup together of all the speakers. If not, if not every single Friday, a guest speaker. You know, it will be every other of one Friday it'll be just me, the other Friday guest speaker, and like that, like flip flop. But you will get an episode every single Friday from me. I'm committed. I'm going to do it. I have the power and the ability and the access and the opportunity to do it. Why not? And I'm so thankful for every feedback that I've gotten saying that I've changed your perspective on things. I've helped you, and just to be relatable, just to talk, because it's really a conversation, you guys, and I'm so thankful. So yeah, that's what's next for DLF in regards to episodes. In regards to merch and website and things like that, the website is almost done. The website is almost done and will be dropping very soon. And the merch, we have a brand photo shoot drop coming to you very soon. And once that brand photo shoot pictures drop in the promo video, then all of the items on the website will be available for you to purchase or for you to may possibly win. So that is what's next for DLF. I hope in the future, like future plans, to get a studio actually here in Greensboro. I've been looking into it, just to have a space to go to outside of my room, you know, my dorm room, and a space to go to this solely for DLF. So I hope to do that in the future. And it will be just, you know, for the brand in general. So I could do episodes there. I hope to, I can make, you know, orders there, things like that. And I hope to grow my team as well. So if you know anyone that is good with PR, public relations, social media, anyone that's really hands-on and they love to make things, creative design, artists, if you're good with technology, editing, if you take pictures, photographers, any creative thing that you can do, please DM me at Cierra Janelle _ in between. So it's _ Cierra, CIERA Janelle, JANELLE _ or you can DM the at Dreams of Faith Podcast on Instagram as well. I would love to expand my team. So if you listen this far, yes, please spread the word. I would love to expand my team in regards to the future plans of hopefully getting a studio. Another future plan, I don't even know if I should tell you guys, but another future plan, I am planning on having a DLF conference 2022. Yes, I'm planning on having a Dreams of Faith conference weekend 2022. And it will be a weekend full of guest speakers, panelists, activities, food, games, fun, and learning of just to encourage and inspire not only yourself as you go in different stages of your life, but to be relatable to others as you try to encourage them and to inspire them as well. So I am actually very excited about this. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So we're actually, you know, thinking about it, writing it down, planning it, and it will be in 2022. An exact date, I'm not sure yet, but it will be in 2022, and I am so excited about that. And I think like the future plans is what's motivating me also to like keep on pushing, keep on fighting, keep on going. You know, sometimes you can really get discouraged on maybe it's just not good enough, or maybe I should just stop, or it died down and things like that. But it's only up from here, you guys. All I can do is continue to keep pushing out content and continue to hear your voices and hear the questions that you want to hear, and just staying motivated and being motivated and staying that way. So, you know, obviously in the beginning it was on high, like I was on go time. And I think the couple months of me focusing on myself and hearing God and his plans on what he wanted me to do, it really showed me that you can really do all things through God who strengthens you. And I really saw it for myself. I did. And that he knows the plans he has for you. And anything that you want to do, anything that is under his will, and that he showed the path for you, the journey that he knows for you, the plan for your life, is worth so much more, and it's bigger than anything you can ever imagine, bigger than anything that you could ever think of or seen. The seen and unseen, he will be opening doors for you, and he will be planning your life, planning who's meant to be in your life and who's not meant to be in your life. And if you meet him halfway, It's only up from here, you guys. And, just the motivation behind this is real. The motivation behind this is real. I'm so, so excited to just continue to push out everything, continue to push out, the conference, the merch, the episodes, just to continue to do what I love, and that's making sure there's inspiration and encouragement to you all, young adults out there, adults, teenagers, no matter what you're going through. So even if you have any, topic suggestions, I would love to do an episode specifically on that topic as well, because it's genuinely just talk to be relatable. And I'm just so appreciative and thank you for all the support. If you know any guest speakers, or if you would like to be a guest or feature on the episode as well, please reach out to the Dreams of Faith Podcast Instagram. The next episode actually will be with Marcus Scott Jr. He is a sophomore psychology student here at North Carolina A&T State University, and that episode is Influencers Under Christ. That was an amazing episode to film, and I can't wait for you all to see it and listen to it. And it really was moving. It moved. It really moved me listening back to it. When you're in the moment of things, you don't really get the gist of it just yet, but it moved me a lot. Just to know that you have someone to relate to in the way that you could be an influencer under Christ, and you can live through Christ and draw people to him. And it's a good thing, because God is good, y'all. God is good. And so I'm just so thankful for him for being a guest on the podcast, as you all will see next week. And thank you to all of my friends and families and everyone who listens. I'm so, so appreciative, and for staying with me this far, and continuing to push me to be the best version that I can be, and push me to get out episodes. I think that really, helped me with my drive. I know my mom called me over 50 some times, y'all, and was like, Sierra episode. And I want to say thank you for that bug. Thank you for the push, because it really did help, and it really did motivate me a little bit more. I'm continuing to walk by faith, continuing to love and live without reservation and without limits, because God loves us without reservation and without limits. And he is a man of his word. He is a man of promise, and he is a man of trusting. He's a man of trust. We have to trust him, and of grace and mercy, and a good God. And I just thank him for everything that he's done in my life so far. I'm not gonna cry. I'm thankful for everything he has done in my life so far, and that he's continuing to do. So I just wanted to say thank you all for the support of everything that you have taught me over the couple of months, without us even, talking. But you really taught me to stay motivated, continue to be motivated. And I just want to leave this with you, you all. Whatever doubt that you might have for your future, whatever discouragement that you might be facing, I want you to know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You have the ability and the power and the confidence to do whatever you put your mind to. Don't get discouraged. Don't be afraid, and don't be dismayed, because he will never harm you or put you in harm or danger. He will cover you and protect you for the rest of your days. So know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Believe in yourself. You have the ability. You are confident, and anything that you want to do, you can do. Be motivated. Stay motivated. Be encouraged. Stay positive. Be humble. Remain kind. And shine your positive light. Thank you all for listening to the 6th episode of the DLF Podcast. We are officially back in the midst of the storm. My name is Cierra Janelle, your host, CEO, and founder and creator. Until next week with Influencers Under Christ, episode 7 with Marcus Scott Jr. I'll see you next time.